We're back again. Just went to the gym, got my membership, got a workout in. Feels good. Back in the gym now regularly. Take me about a month to get real back in shape like I was. Don't take long. Don't take long at all. I went over to the store to see what's going on over there. It's chaos in there, bro. I was gonna like buy like a muscle milk and stuff, but it's so chaotic in there. I'm not standing in line to buy muscle milk. I just left. Fuck it. It's so chaotic in there. I guess I could walk over to You know what? I might do that. I'll walk over to Walgreens, get one. I might go over here to the vape shop and get some gummies. Supposed to get a half ounce today, but who knows? These plugs, they take their sweet time bringing you your shit. I get some gummies. Getting across this road is going to be a pain in the ass, all these fucking cars. It's about to snow like a sumbitch. I don't know if we're getting a bunch of ice or snow. I don't know. E-Town's right on the line of the sleet snow, right on that line in all the maps. So I don't know what's going to happen with this shit. If we get a bunch of ice, the power's going to go out. Power's going to go out, and it's going to take some time to get it back on. I done lived through one ice storm around here, and it was a shit show. A complete fucking shit show. Telling you. And I'm trying to figure out if we're going to have work tomorrow night. It seems like we are, but I'll tell you this. Everyone's going to call out tomorrow. Everyone's calling out tomorrow night. I'm not. I'm going to come in. But everyone will call out, I guarantee it. Because people ain't driving their cars and shit through that and getting stuck. Plus, you come in at work third shift Saturday night. When you leave Saturday morning, there's going to be all kinds of snow and shit. There might be ice everywhere. People's not coming in tomorrow night that have cars and shit. They're just not. Only people would try. I don't think anybody on third shift's got a big ass truck or anything like that. I may be in that fucking store by myself. For real. I mean, we got 3 people off as it is on Saturday nights. One guy's on vacation. 2 other people always get Saturday off. We're already short-handed. I tell you, all the motherfuckers will call out. Guarantee they'll call out. I don't blame them either. A lot of people are going to call out Saturday night. A lot of people are going to call out Sunday morning for sure. If they had any sense, they'd shut that store down Saturday night and set Sunday morning. I mean, they don't even got a truck coming. They canceled the truck. Yeah, that's a real job. Somebody got to clean this shit up. That's a real job. Does Walgreens sell like boots? I need a pair of boots. I'm going to check up Walgreens here. This is why I need the e-bike. I'm going to have to get one here next month. I need one. I could ride over to Walmart and get some boots. I'm definitely going to need boots. I mean, I'm on vacation next week. I got to work Sunday, Monday, 2 half shifts. Then my vacation starts. I'm gonna need boots for Sunday night for sure. And I got extra pair of shoes. I might have to just put some dry shoes on when I get to the store. Put them in a backpack. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find some boots. Got to be a place around here sell some boots. Gotta be. I need to get some dog food too. I have to get that delivered though. And they don't wiped out all the cheap dog food. Gonna have to get some pedigree or something. Ugh. I'm gonna be sore tonight. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow too. I had to get back in the gym though. I had to bite the bullet and go get the membership. Get back at it. The hardest part is getting back at it. Now the hardest part's over. We're back at it. Got the membership. $35 a month for the gym. You got access to the sauna, pool, the hot tub, tanning, all that shit in there. They got everything in there. They actually got squat racks and benches in this one. Like, unlike Planet Fitness, it's better. I did a full body workout. I feel it too. Let's see. I don't know if there's any shoes in here. I don't think there is. Unfortunately. All the protein. Planet Fitness like 2 miles away or something, mile and a half. I'm not going there. I'm going to the gym close to my house, close to work, easy to get to. I don't see no shoes in here. Ain't no shoes in here. Unfortunately, no. Fleece line hats. Thermo insulated sock. Touch screen glove. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Some gloves. Yeah, that'll be good. I need some gloves. I got socks. Come find me then. We'll see who makes it out alive. Come find me. Anybody scared of you? Ain't nobody scared of you, dorks. Ain't nobody afraid of you, dorks. You fucking nerds. You fucking clown. You fucking dweeb. Nobody worried about you. I'll put you in my pocket. Rest in the pocket for a minute. Put your phone down. Recess is over. Man, I hope we don't get no ice. Fucking power go out, man. I'm washing all my blankets just in case. I got to make a blanket fort and hide inside with the dogs. Pile the blankets on top. Huddle, afraid. People buy vapes and just throw their fucking boxes on the ground. Need to ass whoop. There's 1, 2 boxes. Probably more if you really analyze. There's another one right there. I bet there's all kinds of fucking littering losers. I don't litter. It's fag behavior. It's Indian behavior. I bought some gloves and a muscle milk. Needed a good pair of gloves. The other ones I have are annoying. They keep fucking, I don't know, whoever made them's an idiot. They're falling apart. Got some new ones. Hello? Fucking cold, bro. Fuck it. It's about to get so cold too. About to get so fucking cold out here. About to be freezing in this bitch. About to be 0 degrees. 0 fucking degrees. Hey. Got to take a piss. Got to take a piss. Got to piss. I've got to piss. I've got to piss. I've got to pee. God help me. God help us all. You can't even prepare for the snow. You're so worried about Trump. You can't even think straight. You'll freeze to death because you'll be so worried about Trump. What a mess. A mess you are. Donald Trump. Donald. Donald. Donald Trump. My pussy hurt. Donald Trump. The wind like a dagger stinging you, attacking you, hitting you right in your face, kicking your ass, handling you. Let's try these gloves out we got here. Gloves. Thermal touchscreen glove. Supposed to be able to use your phone with them. Let's see. We'll test it live right now. If we've been lied to, we're suing Heat Logic. The company Heat Logic will be sued into oblivion. They look nice, these gloves. Let's see. Extra. These on. Let's see. Does work. It did something. Pretty warm too. I don't feel no coldness on them now. We'll need these gloves. We need these gloves for sure. Go home, eat something, take a nap, go to work. Take a nap and go to work. Can't find no boots. I guess I could check Goodwill, but I don't feel like crossing the street, so I'm not going over there. Because they probably won't have no boots in there. I will. What you gonna do? Put some extra shoes in the backpack just in case. What are you gonna do? I'm not going to Walmart. That's too far. I'm not walking over there. Hell no. Some kind of snow boot type shit. These shoes I got on, this ain't good for walking in no foot of snow. I don't know anywhere nearby sell shoes though, sell boots. Walgreens don't have none. There ain't nothing else close by. Well, you gotta put plastic bags in your shoes. Wear like 2 pairs of socks. Then when you get to work, you put the other shoes on that will dry. You put the dry socks on. You're good to go. What we have to do. And all those shoe places are halfway across town. I'm not walking over there. Fuck all that. Too cold. Too far. Just worked out, hit legs and everything. I'm gonna go sit my ass home. About to go to sleep. Work tonight. I don't know how big his truck is tonight. In a real small truck, and last night and they didn't have it done on time. It's crazy. I wasn't there though. So there you go. I don't wear boots either, but it's about to snow a foot of snow. Apparently, I'm gonna need something. Get back and forth to work in. I only got to work Saturday night, Sunday night, and then Monday night. Then I'm on vacation the rest of the week, so they might just have to tough it out. Say fuck it, survive. I got multiple pairs of shoes. I put something in the backpack. So I got something dry to wear at work. No big deal. It is what it is. Oh, fuck. I'll be sore when I wake up. Maybe I will call out tomorrow night. I'll just call out. Everyone calls out. Nobody's there. I'll probably be the only one there for real. I just don't see nobody coming in. I had a bunch of people say they're not going to show up if it snows like they're saying. I don't think you're allowed to be in a store by yourself either. Starving. What should I eat? I cook something. I'm tired. I'm wore out. Good. See, it's not working. It's supposed to. There we go. Come on. There it is. I better bring me my half ounce before we get snowed in. I swear to God. Don't pay for this shit. Bad business. God help me. I don't even know what time this storm's going to start. I hear people's all over the place. One dude said 4 to 8 inches, and then everyone else is saying like 8 to 12. Some people saying more than 12. That's crazy. And some people saying we're just getting a bunch of ice. It's fucking crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy, T West. I lucked out though because those trucks next week are going to be huge because the store's getting wiped out. I just went over there and looked. Them aisles is wiped out, dude. And there's no truck. No truck tomorrow. No truck Sunday. There is a grocery truck tonight. I don't know if a Peyton truck comes. I don't fucking know. I don't think the store will be open Saturday night. I don't. I think they'll shut it down. I don't think anyone's gonna show up. That one dude will definitely call out. I don't know about the other dude. I don't know about that one. I was a gambling out on third shift Saturday night because they all drive cars. They don't drive trucks. They're not bringing their fucking car out in this shit. Because by the time Sunday morning rolls around, there's gonna be so much fucking snow and shit on the ground. And no forklifts in there. Howard Jack trucks and shit. There might be a big truck coming tonight because we've been selling shit like crazy the last couple of days. They might send a big one tonight. Who knows? Nothing like a throat goat. I got me one. Oh, the throat goats. Throat goat. Get you one. That's what Parr needs in his life. Throat goat. Oh, they're putting everything salted. I thought about buying a little snow shovel, but I don't even have a car. Who gives a fuck? They'll shovel the sidewalks and shit anyway over here. They always do. I gotta be there at 10. Oh no, I gotta be there at 9 tonight. I work 9 to 5 the next 2 days. I gotta help unload the truck because that guy's on vacation. So yeah, I gotta be up at 8 tonight. Be in there by 9. I get off at 5 in the morning. So that'll be nice. Usually I work 11 to 7. Get off to there. I mean, if the truck's big, might have to stay over. Might stay over, make some over. I don't have to stay over, but I might get some overtime. We'll see. I usually don't have to stay over on any night but Saturday. I usually have the truck done every other day for will and determination. And then the nights I don't work, they never get it done on time. And we usually have two people doing those aisles. I did them all by myself and still finished early. Still had time to go do other shit. But I'm fast. Nobody's faster than me. Gotta be fast. God, I gotta piss. I'm putting you in my pocket. I just went to the gym. Went to the gym. Went to the store to see what's going on at the store. See the chaos. And now I'm about to walk in the apartment, take a piss, get something to eat. I'm waiting for the plug to bring my half ounce. And she better bring it today because we're going to be snowed in tomorrow. It ain't going to be snowed in all fucking week. And you know she ain't going to bring it. She ain't coming out in that snow. You know that. I tell you what, she don't bring it for the snow hits, I'll never pay in advance again. It just won't happen. I'll make that bitch bring it before she gets her money. Guarantee that. Guarantee that. Guarantee it. Marshall, shut up. Damn. Motherfucker, time to open the door. Hush. Shut up. Got my gym membership, $35 a month. But that gives me access to the swimming pool, hot tub, everything. Sauna. I'm gonna start using the sauna. It's good for you. The sauna. Yeah, if the plug don't show up, we got the edibles. We'll survive. Better show up, though. Said she was. I was told she was. I hold my fucking breath, though. I won't hold my breath. Eat, take a shower, go to sleep. Tell you something about that Popeyes. Ever since I got it that one day, I can't stop getting it. It's so good. You're right about that Popeyes. It's so fucking good. I can't stop. I can't stop getting it. I've probably ate it so many times since I can't. I've lost count how many times I've got it. It's so good. It really is incredible. Careful, Marshall. Careful. Hold on, Marshall. Hold on. Stay, Marshall. Stay, Marshall. Stay, Marshall. No, 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 no. Stop. I was gonna buy you a bone, but I wasn't standing in that line for no bone. Get out. Quit jumping on me and get out. Quit. Calm down. Get a grip on yourself. You're like a liberal. You're unhinged. Come here. Calm down. Calm down. Just calm down. I know you've been in the cage and you've been freed, but you got to calm down. Back up. Go piss. It's so cold here without her. I thought about swimming, but I decided not to. I could get some goggles. I could swim under the water like a fish with the goggles. Because that indoor pool's nice heated pool. Get off work, go swimming, Doug. You got to pay. You pay extra for a pool in your apartment complex that you can't even use during the wintertime. $35 a month. I can swim wherever I want inside, indoors, heated pool. You're getting ripped off, Doug. And don't call out tomorrow, Doug. You're needed. This is crunch time, Doug. You can't be calling out, hiding from the work that needs to be done. The stores are getting cleared out. You got to stock it, Doug. The fuck is wrong with you? You got to fill milk. You got to fill eggs, Doug. Now, I don't want to hear no more crying about it. That's part of the job. It's like having to work holidays and shit. You work in retail. Suck it up, pussy. I can't stand people like that for real that cry about shit like that. You took the job. You know the job. You know the busy times of the year. You know. You got to work the holiday season. You can't be taking 2 weeks off to go see your family in fucking Nebraska. Get the fuck up. Get to work. Sick of this crying shit. I'm sick of this crying shit. I don't like working at home. I couldn't get motivated at home. When I'm at the gym, I got all that equipment. I could work out for hours. I was there for about 2.5 hours, 3 hours a day. I was there for a while. I work Sunday and I work Monday. I got to work 10 hours next week because my vacation's only for 30 hours because it's my vacation from when I was in dairy. And I have to use it before the end of the month or I lose it. Now, the next vacation I get, I'll have 40 hours because I'm full time now. So they scheduled me 10 hours so I can get my full check. Now, if they're really swamped and they get a big ass truck and they want me to come work someday next week or whatever, I'll take the extra money. Fuck it. Because I'm going to get paid 30 hours anyway, and I got 10 hours scheduled. So anything I get, any extra, just be extra money. I wanted to work. I wanted to take the vacation and just work and get two paychecks, but they said I couldn't. I'm not calling out. I'm on vacation. How's that calling out? I have a vacation that I have to take before the end of January, and if I don't take it, I lose it. How the fuck is that calling out, Doug? They're making me take the vacation. I already asked if I could take it and just work and get two checks. It won't let me do that. So now you just took a promotion. You can't call out. That's so fucking gay. Who does that? The guy in Derry. I was talking to him today. He's all right. I mean, he's all right to talk to, but he's not a good worker. You know, nothing personal. Nothing personal. We got some sumos. Some sumos, Doug. Some sumos, Doug. What do you think about that, Doug? 420 milligrams of gummy. You take two, you'll sleep like a baby, Doug. I've been where I work for over a year. I started 2004 September or late August, something like that. Then I got promoted last September because the day Charlie Kirk got killed, I did the interview for the position. I watched her. I was in the bathroom. I went to the bathroom because I seen something was going on. I was like, I'm gonna go in the bathroom for a minute so I can really look at my phone, figure out what's happening. And then I went into the bathroom and I watched him get murdered. And then about 10 minutes later, I had to go do the interview. And I was just like, what the fuck? That pill factory's far away. I'm not working anywhere far away. I'm not working anywhere that I have to depend on another person to get there or anything. I'm never depending on another person again. Fuck that. Because you can't depend on them. Fuck all that. Never again, duckhead. Never again. Depend on myself. Yep, I'm gonna walk to work. Why can't you? How far away are you from work? Sam's Club's too far away to work at. Um, I've walked on the side of the road many times. 2 miles away? Yeah, you should just man up and walk to. Well, 2 miles in the snow, that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. That would take over an hour. It'd probably take you 2 hours. Yes, that's a lot. You might have to call out. You might have to call out. Even I would be like, yeah. Even a person as tough as me probably wouldn't do that. Even though I have done that before, I used to live 4 miles from Food Line, and I have. I called one time. It snowed a bunch, and I just walked to work. I've walked in the rain or rode the bike in the rain and shit. So what are you gonna do? That was back when I had my kids living with me. I was married. I mean, I had a responsibility to get up and go to fucking work. So I just did it. But now, probably wouldn't. I'd probably just call out because it's just me. I'm just taking care of myself. So it ain't like I just say fuck it and just lose the money and just stay home. Now I'll walk to work now because I'm right around the corner. I mean, whatever. It ain't that far. It's kind of fun to walk in the snow when you ain't got to walk far in the snow. You're out there in the elements, you're experiencing it, and then by the time you're like, God, this is horrible. You're there, you get there, so you're like, no big deal. 2 miles, I don't know about that. In 12 inches of snow, oh yeah, you're gonna have to call out. You probably won't be the only one calling out though. The dairy guy told me that the Walmart is shutting down Saturday night. I guess or something. That's what he was telling me. He heard. Because I asked him, I was like, are they going to be open? Like, what's going to happen? Everyone but me, I guarantee everyone but me on third shift Saturday night is going to call out. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Maybe the one dude will show up. He used to be a Marine, but he's got a car. I mean, he don't got like a big ass truck or nothing, but he might show up. He might have the will, the determination. I don't know. Those other people, I know the one dude won't show up. He already told me. He said, I'm not coming in that shit. So he won't be there. That one girl, she won't be there, but I mean, she ain't worth a damn anyway. Who gives a fuck? Uh, Dude that runs aisle 9, I don't know. I don't know if he'll come. I don't. Anyone that's got a car is probably not coming in. I don't blame them either. Even if it ain't that bad Saturday night, which they say it's going to be, even if it ain't that bad, by the time you get off 6 in the morning and it snows all night long, you're going to be. What are you going to be trapped at work? Your car in the parking lot? Ain't nobody doing that, man. I'll be the only one that shows up, which is fine with me. I'll work by myself. I don't give a shit, but I don't think I'm allowed to. I think it's like a safety hazard. I think there's got to be two people in the store at all times. Like, what if something happens to you and there's nobody in there? Like you fall or something, or something happens to you and you're just fucking fucked up in there. Nobody to help you. I am going to buy some curtains. That's on my list of things to buy. It's not that big of a deal right now, though. I'm a man. Just hang a blanket up. Be a man. They ought to I'd shut it down Saturday night. I wouldn't even. I mean, I personally don't give a fuck because I'm gonna go in anyway. It'll be fun to walk in that. To me, I mean, I like to get out there and experience it. I like to feel it. It's a fun stream. Fun stream walking in the snow. People like that, and I want to run backstock. See, there's not gonna be a truck Saturday night, and there's not gonna be a truck Sunday night. If everyone comes in, man, we get so much done. I can get a lot done just by myself. So imagine if other people come in and there's no truck, we're just running backstop. They was asking one dude because I went in there earlier before I went to the gym. I was talking to my manager, and he was talking about they was asking him why nobody conditioned last night. It's just so dumb, man. The obsession with conditioning is dumb. Now, conditioning's important. You want to make the aisles look good, but not when you got backstock out the ass. You need to focus on your backstock. It's a baby step process where You start, you get your back. First, you got to get your trucks done on time. You got to get the trucks done. That's the problem in dairy. They don't get their trucks done. They carry over and it just keeps carrying over and it just keeps carrying over and it just keeps carrying over. That's step number one, get the truck done. Step number two, if you have extra time after the truck, you gotta run some backstop. And then once you get it where your trucks are getting done on time, you got time to run back, then you can focus on conditions. Condition is the last thing you do, and they're acting like it should be the first thing you do. They want us to condition while we stock. I done told them that's stupid. There's a rhythm to stock, and that's trying to condition and stock at the same time slows you. I've done it. I've done it. It slows you down. Yeah, you get the aisle looking good, but you got a bunch of other aisles you got to go do. I had to stock 4 aisles the other night by myself. Like I said, that's normally two people that do that. Sometimes three people. And I did it all by myself in under 8 hours. Now, if I'd have been conditioning, I wouldn't have got all that done. I'd have been trying to condition and shit. Thankfully, unlike other people, I don't give a shit. When you work as hard as me, you don't have to give a shit. You can defend yourself. I know I'm right, so I don't. I'll argue with them. I don't give a shit. I look forward to arguing with them. Me personally, I look forward to them pulling me aside and trying to tell me, "Oh, you need to do it this way. You need to do it that way," so I can explain to them how it actually has to be done because I know what I'm doing. Yeah, getting the old product out. Well, what do you think backstock is? That's old product. Do customers go in the back and shop? They do not. So if you don't run that shit in the back, nobody's ever going to buy it. Trust me, I went through this in dairy. I'd pull so much out of date stuff off backstock because it didn't get ran forever. I remember one time I threw half a pallet of juice away. Now they're losing a lot of money. See, when you don't stay on top of your backstock, you're losing money. It's a business. This is not hard to understand. It's a business. You have to get the product on the shelf to sell it. What's the point of conditioning when you got a bunch of shit in the back sitting there? They got a bunch of giant size Honey Nut Cheerio boxes in the back, and the shelf was damn near empty the other night. And I ran all that back stock and filled it up with the Cheerios, and they're on sale. And there's a bunch sitting in the back. Like, what are we doing? Run this shit. Ain't nobody plotting against me, man. I work too hard. Nobody's outworking me. That's number one. Not going to school. I'm happy with my job. I'm staying where I'm at. Hopefully, the dairy lead opens up within the next year, and I can take that. They already told me I can have it if that woman don't want it. I can have it. I could probably take it from her if I want to be a dick, but I talk to her a lot, so I'm not going to piss her off. Plus, she got fucked over anyway. They should have never demoted her and put that guy in that position. Could I run dairy better? Yes, but you shouldn't take over a department and like step on somebody else who was trying to get that position because then they're not going to work. Then you're going to have to pick up their slack. If they don't give her that position back, she'll probably quit. No, the woman that used to run dairy. They put some girl in. She works like 2 days a week or so, 3 days a week. She's so slow, dude. And she disappears like the last hour. The other night, she just vanished. Nobody could find her. She does it all the time. She goes in the bathroom and sits in the bathroom. People do that because they know nobody's going to go knock on the door. because that's kind of weird, you know. Like, what are you doing in the back? But you know what they're doing in the back. They're sitting there fucking off. Is what they're doing. Nobody goes to the back. Nobody's in the bathroom that long unless they're taking a shit. How many shits you gonna take in a single shift? People come to work and they get mad that they have to work. Did they reprimand her? Yes, they cut her hours. She's not going to pick it up though. You know who has potential and who doesn't. You know who you can motivate and who you can't. Ain't no point of yelling at anybody. It ain't gonna make a difference anyway. I just go run her aisles too. Fuck it. Hell with it. Makes me look good. I don't give a shit. Because when I'm not scheduled to work, I'm in the group chat and I see the trucks ain't done. When everybody leaves at 6 a.m., the trucks aren't done. And they're like, we're still working on this. We're still working on it. And when I'm there, they usually get done. Except Saturday night. But like I said, Saturday night, there's 3 people that are supposed to be there. They're scheduled off every fucking week. Well, and that's the biggest truck of the week. See, the schedule don't even make sense. Now I understand people want their days off. They don't want to work. But here's the thing, and I like the guy that runs aisle 8. I talk to him all the time. He's a good worker, but he should work Saturday nights for sure. But I mean, it ain't my call. And if you make him work and you've done it for so long, right? You've given him Saturday off for so long to turn around and say, okay, now you have to work. Now you're just gonna piss him off, and that's not good either. Morale at work matters. You can't be coming in there pissing everybody off all day as a manager. Then they're not gonna work at all. They ain't gonna give 2 fucks. I don't know how old she is. I don't pay no attention. She's not even gonna be in that position. She's not gonna be stocking much longer. The problem with these retail stores is they just throw anybody they can at it. They got associates and they can throw you anywhere. Technically, they can put you in any position, really. They can make you do anything. They can go make you cashier if they want to because you're an associate. When you're like a part time, you're like a grunt. They can just throw you anywhere. I used to have to go down and work in the liquor store and stuff. Boring as hell, but easy money. You literally just walk up and down the aisles. I'd condition it, just a little liquor store, you condition it, and then you just walk up and down the aisles the whole time. I'm not trained on the cash register. I don't have numbers, so I can't run the cash register. I don't want to learn the cash register either because I don't want to have to do it. If you're not trained on it, you don't have numbers, they can't send you up there. You got a bunch of managers. There's a lot of managers in that bitch. And they come and go too, because they go to other stores. They take promotions and they leave. We don't went through a ton of managers. This is the second store manager we've had. And we've had a bunch of assistants come through. Ridiculous. I don't know when I'm going to the other store. Sometime before September. I was going to buy an e-bike this week, but this storm's coming, and I just said, fuck it. I'm not spending all my money on that. Hell with it. Ain't like I'm going to be riding a bike in the snow anyway. Let's see if my base got rated. I wish somebody would work harder than me. Shit. My boss is pretty fast when he stocks, but I'm a grocery lead. I'm going to say I got rated. That base I built. Let's say they took it. Doug, what's the latest on the weather? Give me an update. What time's it supposed to start? I'm gonna be sore when I get up later. Fuck. I'm not even gonna want to go to work. Do I have enough groceries? I mean, probably, yeah. I'll survive. I ordered Instacart last night. Half the shit, they refunded it. I should get money back today for that when they adjust my total because they refunded a bunch of shit. I got to get some dog food, though. I'm probably just going to carry home like a 18-pound bag or something in the morning. Fuck it. God, what server was I on? I think this one right here. They should be paying me for what? 9 a.m.? Where are you hearing 9 a.m.? Because I keep hearing afternoon. Where are you hearing this? That's the great thing about working third shift, no customers. I mean, there is customer. The store is open till midnight. I usually go in at 11. This week they got me going in at 10, and then the next two nights I go in at 9. So I got to deal with customers a little bit, but not much. That's the great thing about third shift. Third shift's the way to go. That one big old dude, big giant guy, big. This dude is huge. This guy, not kind of fat, but not obese, or not just a big motherfucker. This guy, he's tall. He just big. He looked like he should be wrestling or something for real. He was telling me when I went in there today, he's thinking about coming to third shift because he's sick of all these customers. I'm like, yeah, go to third shift. Um, well, unless this server wiped. Wait a minute. Remember yesterday I was playing and then the server crashed? I bet it wiped, bro. I bet it did. I bet that's why the server crashed because they was wiping it. Because this is the server. I know it is. This is the one I was on. Rustmania RM3, I'm pretty sure. And again, maybe I was on the other one. Let me see. The only way I'm playing it on an official server is if a bunch of people play. I don't have time to do the blueprints. So someone else is going to have to get them. Although I will be on vacation next week. So I don't have time to get blueprints though. I can log in and farm and stuff, help out, but I can't do everything. Somebody else got to take on the burden of getting all the blueprints and doing all the grunt work. I'll get on and farm. It's the only way it's happening. I had a nice little bass too. It was nice. It might be this other one. I know it's Rustmania. And there's only two Rustmanias in my history. Well, there's three. And I know it's not this one. So it's either this one or the server white. It might be this one. Let's see. Bring me my half ounce for the love of God. What a joke. She's like, I think they're watching me. Then quit selling weed, bitch. If you're going to do the job, do the job. That server must have wiped. Must have wiped. Well, that's gay. Gay. 100 bucks. Well, I guess we ain't playing Rust today. I don't feel like building another one today. Nope, no shops yet. I pay in advance all the time. That's not a problem. She don't bring it for the snow hits. I won't buy in advance ever again. Be the last time. If I have to wait till all the snow melts, that'll be the last time. She says she's gonna bring it today. We'll see. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Marshall, get out. Only time will tell. I'll fall asleep and then I'll get a phone call. I have to wake up, go outside, grab it, come back in, go back to sleep. Well, I'm gonna turn this weather report on. Stand by. Oh damn, I can't even do it. I'm gonna open the door and take them out. The fuck? I keep asking a stupid question. You asked it yesterday. What kind of dumb question is that? Don't PlayStation got a YouTube app? There it is. Yeah, download it. Get the weather report. I have no shovel, no. They shovel and salt the sidewalks around there. They already got salt out there. It's all over the sidewalk. Ain't gotta worry about it. All right, we're gonna get the weather report. This weather report came out 30 minutes ago. So it's the most updated report. Man, they got Charlie. That's funny. They got Charlie Kirk in the political ads telling you to vote for this guy. Trump and Charlie Kirk. Nate Morris got my vote. Got my vote. Doug, you voting Nate Morris? Man, there was something I was thinking about asking you, Doug. I done forgot. I was thinking about it earlier. What the fuck was it? All right, let's hear this. This is like the weather people Super Bowl. They're live streaming. This is like election night for the weather people. These weather YouTubers got a lot of subs too. They don't get into no drama, no politics, nothing. They just talk about the weather. All kinds of views talking about the weather. Is it snowing in Texas or raining? What's going on in Texas? Says it's 7 p.m. tonight. Y'all gonna be getting hit. Yeah, Thomas Matthews a clown, dude. He's a grandstander. So 7 a.m. Saturday, yeah, we're starting to get precipitation, and by 2 p.m. Saturday, oh yeah, that means it's going to snow all day Saturday. Marshall, I just took you out. Hush, hush. Down. You're not getting on the couch. No. Look, you're fucking my video up. Get down. You're not allowed on the couch. You know better. We ain't taking no for an answer. Get down. You're not allowed on the couch. No. Hush. You motherfuckers in that ice zone are fucked. I hope we don't get no ice. So far, no ice. Texas getting ice like crazy. Look at all that. 2 days without power. Marshall, shut up. I just took you out. You don't have to go out. So hush. You just went out fucking 20 minutes ago. Hush. It's just life or death, Marshall. 3 a.m. Saturday. Still no ice in E-Town. It's moving up, though. I have screwdrivers. A bunch of them. I've had them since. Marshall, that's enough. Hush. If I get up and let you out, you better go piss out there. You better have to pee. Hush. Yeah, it's all snow for us. Unless the ice going to come in during the day Sunday, 7 a.m., we still snow. I don't want no fucking ice. I don't want the power to go out. Get down. You're not getting on the couch. Didn't buy this couch for you to get up here and shit all over and act a fool. You're banned from the couch. You can sit in that chair though if you'd like. Sit in that chair. Yeah, we ain't gonna get no ice. We might get 18 inches of fucking snow. By 9 p.m. Sunday, it won't be snowing here no more. But it's going to snow here till about 7, 8 p.m. Sunday. So from like 10, 11 in the morning, Saturday, till Sunday, about 7 p.m., it's going to fucking snow. Of course, this is the guess. They might be wrong. Could be all ice the whole time. This guy says this guy's radar showing the snow for us. They're not calling for a lot of ice for us at all. Not much at all. Maybe a quarter of an inch. One to 5 days, no power. And all that water I drank at the gym got me pissing like crazy. Vivek Ramaswamy. Remember when Vivek was running for president and he pissed while he was on the stream? Like, hey Vivek, you're trying to be the president. Maybe don't do that. I don't know. Maybe something to think about, Vivek. What the? I'm gonna have some of these bagel bites. Good chop. Can't go wrong with bagel bites. I haven't had some of these in a while. It's been years since I had some of these. Man, I wanted some of those pizza cupcakes. You ever had them? Man, them fucking things are good. I was gonna get some, and they said they didn't have any. Instacart person said they was out of stock. I'm gonna check when I go in tonight. I bet they got some, and I'm gonna buy some too. Pizza cupcake. Look into it. It's fucking delicious. I'm getting some. Yes, I am. I'm getting some. Foot of snow in Boston, Techie. Wake up, Techie. Wake up, Techie. Techie, I'm cold. Techie, I'm cold. Techie. Techie. I do. I've seen that on Shark Tank, and they're really good. They're expensive than pizza cupcakes, but they're fucking good. I recommend. I haven't had some in a while. I bought some after I watched that Shark Tank, and I tried it. I'm gonna get some tonight. Oh my God, 12 inch. See, we're right on the line. We're right on that fucking line between like 12 inches and like 6 inches and 9 inches in that area. So I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. We'll probably get like cinches of snow around here. It'll be big overhyped nonsense. Louisville's supposed to get 13 inches of snow. I'm 45 minutes south of Louisville. He won't tell me what E Town's getting. He won't show it on the map. Two feet of snow in Boston, Techie. See, these different models are all different. So who the fuck knows what's gonna happen? They just guessing. You reading 21 inches for E-Town. Let's go to the local weather. And then next Wednesday, light snow. And then next weekend, they say we might get another winter storm. What the fuck? No bread delivery tomorrow either. I went up there and all the bread was gone. That store ain't gonna have bread all weekend, bro. Man, show me the snow totals. Man, I might care about this. We know it's cold right now. We already know. We know there's a warning. We know. No, we need totals. We need totals, sir. I don't give a fuck about all this. We need to know what time it starts and the totals. Yeah, about 10 a.m.
has still been forecast, mainly the northern parts here of Wave Country. You guys, the southern part, will actually get some of the higher totals for the Saturday portion of the winter storm. So you will have your moment. So that's good. That makes it easier on snow loaders. So I feel like over in a way today. Everyone gets snow. You get snow. It's not like you all get snow. But Saturday is snow for everybody. Later north for Indiana. Indiana, at this point, by the time let me advance this a little bit. Once we get into Saturday evening, Indiana's probably a 2 to 3 inch total at this point. Saturday night, I think Central and Southern Kentucky is going to be over 4 inches. At that point, maybe get closer to 6 by the time we get toward, say, 11 o'clock. We should have several half-foot amounts being reported once we get into the 11 o'clock news for Saturday night. So that is certainly going to cause some travel issues as the night wears on. So again, if you've got running errands Saturday, do it early. Earlier the better. You wait too late, you're going to run into this, and Southern counties will be first to get the deeper impact. Okay, once we get into the overnight, here's where we get into an interesting setup. Remember, it's a 1-2 idea, 2 pieces. There is still a small gap in timing with that. Because of that gap in timing, the radar may relax. You may see the snow ease to very light snow, or
What the?
it's a false stop to the snow. Exactly, but it moves in like, wow, it's crazy, and then suddenly it's quiet, and then it gets crazy again. Well, that's how this is going to be. It will ease. Now, during that easing, we run into an issue where we may start to lose the ability for stuff like clean itself or Southern County. So at this point, for Indiana, you can tell, look from this, you may not really stop, you just keep going. And Louisville's going to be kind of amplified, yes. We may end up stopping, may end up more often not. But in general, if you got to travel onto the overnight, or, sorry, first back, there we go. If you got to travel until late Saturday night, Sunday, there may be just a little bit more window. And as we get the road crews, try to make some good ground,
No.
get things plowed and cleared. As I mentioned, the second piece has got the Baja low that moves in from Texas. This is going to have a overflow that will try its best to melt the snowflakes of our head, and it will try to push that line all the way out toward. Uh, Sorry about that. We just took power in, so the gas gets so steamy, right? Yes. Let me know. The generator just kicked on, so okay. Not sure what's happening today. Okay. So what's that? The sleet line, very close to the parkways at this point. If you're
See, we're right on the sleet line. Right on it.
you may actually be a little bit more on the freezing drizzle side. It's possible. Because, again, you can be at 15, 17 degrees, by the way, and still get freezing drizzle and rain out of this. It doesn't have to be at 32. So that's going to be a problem because you're going to run into icing as we get into the overnight hours of Sunday. But the icing will begin.
So they're saying like 6 inches of snow, and then we're right on the sleet line when it starts kicking back up 4 in the morning Sunday. So who knows if we'll get more snow or a bunch of fucking sleet on top of the snow.
It's back on duty. So we fill the radar back in. So when you go to bed, you probably don't miss all this little ease that happens. When you wake up, we get into the second piece, which again has moisture with it.
Right on the line.
Now we get into the core of the winter storm when it has, if there's going to be any surprises, this is when it'll happen. It's the second piece because it is a much more of a monster setup here for the second piece compared to the one on Saturday. So as the radar intensifies a bit more, the snow rates will be close to about an inch, maybe up to an inch and a half per hour. Most of them will be about an inch an hour. That will be certainly the case for Indiana. And right along the Ohio River at 64 into Kentucky. Louisville again, right there Wavy, right there along the parkways and just north of that. Oh, it's so close. The name bottle, everyone's been talking about that. The name bottle typically can handle warm noses very well, these warmer flows like this. And it showed that, well, the new run just came in and it turned into colder. It's shifting the sleet line more to the south to give more of northern Kentucky more of a snow event, certainly for Louisville. So Louisville is still very questionable here. Very questionable in the metro line if we're going to sleet or not. We may stay out snow. And if it's out snow, as I mentioned, it's going to be big. If you get sleet ball, you start eating away until slowly. The longer it lasts out your window and you got sleet and it's not switching back over to snow, that should be your sign that, oh no. What do we got outside of snow? Or maybe a majority of it, that may be the core of what we have. It seems some other counties, again, the icing is not good.
See, now we're all in a fucking. But if that shifts south, then we're gonna get more snow. They don't know.
We decided Sunday mid morning, still snowing. But here's the change. Now, backside of the system, you see the angle of now late morning Sunday. So colder air,
And then see 10 a.m.
Canada.
Now we're right on the line of sleet again. Where
See you later.
town gonna get?
So that will start to happen north, south. We'll push the sleet line down, and then everybody goes back to snow as it becomes a little more off and on in the Sunday evening, and then we're back to the second early. Okay, so looking at the data here, several things.
Get ready, Doug. Your ass is going to work. That walk ain't no joke, but you're gonna take it. You're gonna bear and take it, Doug, because that's what a man does. People are gonna see you walking. They're gonna go, look at that guy. They're gonna go, he must be an essential. He's an essential. Why is that guy walking down the side of the road in the 12 feet of snow? He's essential. He's an essential worker. And then they'll clap. The liberals might pull over and clap. You're a hero. You're a hero, Doug. And you got to start acting like a hero.
If you're in that sweet spot where you hold on to that morning fall to gain the moisture from it, but not enough to overwhelm you to change your abrasive type, then that's how you get the big snow. Here, we get injected with all that moisture at that point, but it doesn't switch us over. So this is actually a near textbook scenario of a winter storm rule equivalent. If we were to melt whatever we get, and we put it into a gauge, let's how much it's giving us a 1 inch. Typically, it's a 8 to 10 to 1 ratio for local. Our average here. It's different depending on where you're at in the country. Your climate determines that average of your ratio. Typical for the country, the averaging is 10 to 1. 1 inch of liquid equals 10 inches of snow. Our air.
All right, give me the total map. Let me see.
Sorry. So this is the entire weekend total.
They got me 8 to 12 inches. This guy does.
Remember, a good 4 to 6 inches of that foot is going to be common for Saturday. So keep that in mind. Then we'll get the second piece on Sunday. If you get sleet and freeze rain involved, your totals will be very for the second part of this. But look how widespread the 8 to 12 is across Indiana and northern Kentucky. We did go lower on the totals in our southern county just because, yes, you're going to get the Saturday thump, and that's mainly what that is there. You'll be struggling a bit on Sunday. But as we know, there's potential here for these higher amounts, and we're still tracking that right along in north especially. For Indiana, it's going to be a little odd here. I'm seeing some trends here. It may happen, so it may be really kind of scattered foot amounts that may happen in north of our range. It would surprise me. But right north of where your sleep zone will be, and we're thinking that is going to be, again, very close to the parkways. Just north of that, that is where you can get, that's all right. That's the area that you're going to get your heaviest of snow. And if you go a half a foot, sorry, if you go a foot and a half, that is the potential, and that's maybe that's much higher, which I would not be surprised if we get those kind of totals. That's about one bit, because they'll always get moisture levels right, yada, yada, yada. But this, again, is a textbook sign for winter storm in wave country. So if there's going to be any overachieving, this is the system that can do it. Yes, is the problem, and that is what bumps everybody out. And trust me, it's what we fear as meteorologists, because we know the reaction you all will have, and we don't want to be wrong. We don't want to wish cast a foot of snow for the entire region. I love snow, but can't do that. If you know me, you know that. But this is our concern, obviously, is that the sleet and freezing rain aspect will get involved. And I think it will. I think it's hard to ignore that it will get involved somewhere within Wave Country or Southern counties, more or less than North County. That's about as simple as I can really make it. But where that definitive line is, we're not going to know that, to be honest with you, until we are in the system itself. And I know that it's frustrating. You don't want to hear that, but that's why we're all going to be here this weekend. We're going to be watching it hour by hour and seeing you guys. Yes, it's on track. Everything's good. We're looking at data. We're getting planes are landing, taking off in the region. We're getting enough data from the weather that we're getting from Welltown, Asheville to really get us an idea of how thick that warm layer is. All of that can be done, but to do it in advance is really hard. Really got to get into the nitty gritty. So please be patient with us on that. But expect changes because of that line. And I know that's right in the heart of Wave Country. That's not what you want to hear, but it is what it is. I can't change that. I wish I could, but I can't control this. I'm just being honest with you, but that's the way it's looking. We have much more confidence on Indiana along the river than the data is.
Weatherman can't actually control the fucking weather, you nitwit motherfuckers.
Very, very good. I don't know what the high end number will be. I wouldn't get 12 plus. I don't know how high it could go. But I think it's fair to say a foot or higher is going to be found in that area. That's very fair to say that. Does that make sense? Yes? No? I'll get to your questions in a second. Let's make sure we're all on the same page up to now. And if not, let me know, and then I'll see your question here in a second. What about the ice? Well, this is a problem too, because an ice storm is a quarter of an inch. That's technically an ice storm. That's how we get into ice storm warnings. Now, when you have an ice storm potential and a snowstorm potential all in one, typically the Weather Service would just put that as a winter storm warning and leave it as one warning.
We're forecasted to get
If you have
0.10 inch
dominant
of ice.
precipitation type of a ice storm warning. But in this case, because it's Saturday snow, I think that may be confusing to do a winter storm warning and then an ice storm warning the next day. I think it's kind of a mess. So I think the winter storm warning will cover both aspects of the heavy snow Saturday and then the ice potential on Sunday. No doubt if you're near and south parkways, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch this because you get that snow first and then ice on top of that. That's a mess. I mean, all snow areas, you can at least plow that because it'll be a dry snow.
What a mess.
You can plow that and easier to try to clean things up. But you get ice on top of your snow. Well, then you got a whole issue. Now it's harder to get clean. It's harder to get it off your car. Harder to shovel. And it's a problem. So we are watching this carefully, and this is going to be one of the bigger aspects that our forecasting will change will be this outlook here. But no doubt that's what we need to watch. And I'm really concerned for you guys in Central Southern Kentucky that this comes to light. It's going to cause big problems. It's not a whole nine ice storm, but it will be the combination of the two of snow and this bad. Yeah, this no doubt is going to just close up everything. Ways, interstate will be closed. So they really have a chance to get to the claim play real. There's keep traffic off. As we know, 94, yes, this is similar to 94 in my opinion, as far as the home lawn aspect of it. Well, whatever is the to be honest, last January, kind of felt like that too, right? We got those, joke about it, we got those icy ruts that form the neighborhood streets, and you're just going to get rid of them. Those will come back, so get ready. But that's what makes this so difficult because the neighborhoods are going to be some of the last to be touched by road crews because the main roads and state roads got to be put first. But before routes for ambulances and EMS to get through, they got to keep those open. If something happens to you, get hurt, you got to get to the hospital, right? So that's no priority. So neighborhoods being last, which is why I think schools is just hopefully they are getting their homework for a while today because it's going to be hard. Anyway, you can see that again, a combination of the two won't feel like 94, but 94 we weren't necessarily ready. We have the crews out while it was happening. So the storm hit, and then we try to clean it up. Well, that was really hard. This one's a little different. Roper's fully aware what's going on. Fully aware. So they're going to be attacking it as it's happening. So I think we'll have some ease there on that again against the ice setup. That will complicate the cleanup process. And that's why I think it's going to cause some shutdowns because of that. All right. On the snow meter, I have 8, 10 yesterday. I think it's fair. I think it'll be a 10. If there's any system, I mean, come on, guys. If there's any system that we have in the Ohio Valley that's going to cause this much snow and this much trouble, it's a 10. It's a 10. So, yeah, cabin fever. At least now technology changed. Now we have streaming services. You've got, games. I mean, it's different than 94. I think Mario Brothers on Nintendo with Zelda. Anyway, that's what I had to do. Actually, Super Nintendo. Anyway, I got games. But man, I have my friends. I grew up in a cul-de-sac, so I got lucky to have people to hang out with. But some of you may not have access to having friends around, but you can have your TV shows to stream in this car. So you prepare to lose power. Know what you're gonna do. I'm thinking about lose power. I'm gonna take my ice cream. So I got ice cream. I'm gonna take my ice cream, stick it out. I mean, it's like a mountain. Make sure to keep your pets inside. Don't be always sweaters ready for
Keep your pets inside. Stick the dog out in it.
it's 10:30, so I got to do this all on here. Um, all in here is Jeep time, Troy. Yeah. Four-wheel drive. Really, the 94 storm is what led to the boom of four-wheel drive, right? And SUVs that really just accelerated. I was like, I'm getting a four-wheel drive. I am not going through this again. And we kind of, I mean, they're popular, but we kind of lost that need compared to what we had at that time. And this is going to reignite it for sure. If you have four-wheel drive, you're going to be everybody's friend. Get you through it. Are you excited, Brian? I'm excited. I'm worried at the same time. I'll be honest. I mean, human. I love snow, but I get the impact. It's dangerous. I'm fully aware of that. So I'm not trying to overshadow that. For those that have taken the precautions, you're going to be safe and everything. Yeah, it'll be fun. Snow days are always fun. Snow weeks. That's what we're looking at. It'll be a snow week. So you'll have a chance to get some things done at home. You're probably going to get tired of your families really quick. But that's some excitement. I still have to do some traveling. I still got to get here and back. So, yeah, that's going to stress me out. But that's what meteorologists got to do here, right? We don't get to play in the snow like the old days. Hey, Mike, I'm a pastor trying to figure out church service. No way to get that person service. Not going to happen. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody's going to be able to get around Sunday. I just don't.
How about just take the day off? People are so goofy, bro. How are we going to figure it out on Sunday, church? We're going to take the day off because there's a fucking blizzard. Just take the fucking day off. Just stay home, guy.
Start time at Louisville's sleet chance. Again, the sleet part, if there's any sleet in Louisville, it will be after the first leg. So any sleet chance will be in the pre-dawn hours of Sunday and about mid-morning Sunday. That's the only window where if we're going to get that sleet line to advance north than what we think right now, it will happen in that window Sunday morning. If we pass midday Sunday and it hasn't happened yet,
Like, I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to do all this. You're going to stay home. You're going to cancel the service. What would Jesus do? He'd cancel the service.
in this case, we'll lose the snowflake potential.
He'd say, "This is crazy. We can't have people coming out in this." And he canceled the service.
For that icing period, sleep period, I think that'll be really Sunday.
You can't stay home, Doug. You're an essential worker. You got to fill the milk and eggs. The fuck's wrong with you? Get to work.
Move in on a very fine line and move. It doesn't work like that. It's very just scattered and blotchy. You may have one county have it light snow, another one hasn't started yet. It's like
Don't worry, Doug. You'll be calling out. Hell, I may call out. Who knows?
start southwest first.
Who knows what Saturday night's going to look like?
Simplest way to look at it.
Store might shut down for real.
What's next? Well, once we get this winter storm out of here, we do have another Arctic blast that moves in. That will be arriving
Arctic blast, Doug.
Wednesday night.
Getting blasted.
And
We need Jay Cardosi, though. What's Jay Cardosi say? That's who I trust the most. What's Jay say? I trust him.
hello, everyone. I'm WLT.
All right, that was 5 hours ago. Oh, we got to wait till 11 at night for Jay Cardosi. He'll have the answers. Chief meteorologist.
Hello, everyone. I'm WLT meteorologist Matt Melosa.
Let's get this.
Back to meals. Deliver pro-level nutrition.
See, all the news networks, they all got different snow totals. It's all different everywhere you watch. So how the fuck? Who knows? Who can predict?
I worked 3 jobs at once to keep us afloat. Everyone, I'm WLT meteorologist Matt Milosevich, next to meteorologist Mo Rose. Mo, we've been talking about it for days.
Getting closer to that
It
storm,
is.
and it's going to be a wallop this weekend.
Timing over the weekend can sometimes be good, but I think this is going to have impacts into
Who names their daughter Mo? What kind of name is Mo?
It may take a while too to clear the roadways from this weekend winter storm. So get ready for us. Thank you for joining us on YouTube Live too. You might also find this recording on other social media outlets, but we're trying to keep you covered out there as we get closer to the winter weather. Winter storm warning already in effect. You know, Mo, I feel like the National Weather Service, which posts these, has been a little faster, than normal. The watches usually come 48 hours. They were more like 7.
We don't need to banter. Get to work. Quit bantering and get to work.
The entire WLKY region. All right.
All right. So they got 8 to 12, 4 to 8, 1 to 4, 12 to 15. And E-Town is right on the border between 4 and 8, 8 to 12. So depending on how the storm shifts is what I'm going to get.
Tally up all the snow and sleet together. This is what we're expecting from this winter storm.
Oh, sleet and snow.
Center of your screen, immediately to the north. Southern Indiana, the I-71 corridor, and that line could still move a little bit in the coming hours and days in the run-up to this storm. But we're looking at 12 to 15 inches of snow, folks. So this is going to be a big one in that heavier snow. Now, where we mix in some of that ice and sleet farther south, those snow totals go down. But still, 8 to 12 from Louisville to the Western Kentucky and Bluegrass Parkway, 4 to 8 farther south. Now, Mo, that 4 to 8 is going to occur early, mainly during Saturday. And then as we get late Saturday night to Sunday and start to see that transition, that may knock down some of those totals a little bit, especially if we go over to more liquid precipitation falling onto frozen ground.
Ice will be horrible. Fucking power will go out. Oh, God, help me.
It might melt a little bit and then freeze, which can be even bigger problems for
Right.
folks, especially.
And then it's not going to melt. It's going to be cold all week. You're not going to be able to fucking plow that shit.
Especially when we start talking about accumulating ice on your tree limbs, on the power lines, which, just a half an inch of ice, a glaze on a power line will add about 500 pounds to the line itself. They're not designed to support that sort of weight. So that's when you start seeing the power outages.
Yeah, and that's definitely a concern. And I want to show you on this ice potential map where we start to pick up the deeper shades of pink, red, and that.
My buddy works for LG&E. He about to make all kinds of money. I know another guy's a lineman, too. They're about to make all kinds of money. If it's ice hits.
On this particular model interpretation of the atmosphere, that's what this is. This is model data. That deeper shade of green indicates close to an inch of ice. But what I think is going to happen here, and this is where the models can sometimes lead us in the wrong direction.
Let's see.
The rain is going to be steadier at times. And really, once you start to get
I'm right there.
an inch per hour or higher, the rain doesn't do a good job
Right there in it.
coating the trees and power lines as quickly as the models would suggest. I think we're going to be more so in the.
Oh, I'm definitely going to walk. I'm definitely going to go to work. I ain't calling out.
Significant icing. You're going to see those trees, those power lines kind of weighed down in the area, but at least we're not talking about an inch of ice. We'll continue to monitor it closely because, as you were mentioning, Mo, I mean, the potential storm impacts, especially with that icing, is a main concern here.
You're absolutely right. So we're talking about not just snow and ice, sleet, also
Half-inch of ice can add 500 pounds to a power line.
everywhere, and that coating of ice.
That's crazy, man.
By 30 times. So
That's crazy.
especially the younger trees, that haven't established, they might not be strong enough to hold that weight. So we're going to be watching for a lot of tree limbs.
That don't even make any sense. How's that work?
You can just not travel during the storm. It's probably going to be safer.
Why would I take off on 15-minute walk from work? Why would I fuck my paycheck up just to be lazy? I ain't afraid of no snow.
Roads for ice. School is probably going to be out for a couple of days, and that's not just because of the snow. The cold air that is going to be settling in is going to be brutal. So if you can, we're really running out of time here. Run your errands today. I thought maybe.
I mean, I will if it's real bad, but I'm planning to go.
But fill up the gas tank. You want at least a half of a tank.
They might shut the store down tomorrow night. I don't know.
And you get stuck. You might be trying to just keep the car on just to keep you warm.
I guess I'll learn more in the morning.
That can be really a big problem. Also, charge your phones, your laptops, charge all the electronics, especially if you're going to be stuck at home with the kids. This might be time to allow them to have a little extra tablet time just so you can keep your sanity. But either way, you want to have safe alternative power sources too because of the power outages that might happen, especially where you're seeing the freezing rain and ice accumulation.
And if we do get into that situation and you're someone who has a gas-powered generator, one of the main things, couple things to know, especially if you can have battery-powered carbon monoxide detectors, that's number one in your home, and make sure those generators are at least 20 feet away from your home so there is plenty of air to get rid of any carbon monoxide that might make its way into your house. That was a major concern back in, I believe, the 09 ice storm.
Sure.
And so we don't want anything
that 09 ice storm was hell.
That. So just again, a lot of safety with this. And while overall, I think in terms of major historic ice storms, this is likely under it. It's something that, again, something that could change if we go a little higher. As you said in that last graphic, we're talking, hundreds of pounds with any additional extra ice.
We have a generator, but it only lasts a couple hours.
Moving forward. So you mentioned gas up or plug it in. Also the tires, Mo, with the cold air.
Yes.
At work, I don't have. Why would I have a generator in my apartment?
So make sure, your battery.
If the power goes out, then I'm just gonna put jackets on, cover up. What are you gonna do?
Tires, if you can, because we are going to experience a
not much you can do
in temperature with this.
I don't have a fireplace.
And so for every 10 degrees that we fall, we lose a pound of pressure, and that's going to add up over the next several days as the Arctic air settles into the region. And you do not want to be driving on, low tires. It's bad for your gas mileage. It's dangerous. And you're already going to be driving on roads that are probably dealing with snow and ice and salt and all of that.
Yeah, I think about it too. If you were someone who filled up your tires yesterday, and
hopefully the power don't go out. That's all you can hope for.
Let's say it's
It is what it
32 psi at 40 degrees yesterday afternoon. We could be pushing close to 10 below zero Tuesday morning. So if you're trying to travel Tuesday morning, your perfect 32 yesterday afternoon will be 27, and you might see those tire pressure monitor lights come on your dashboard. So just kind of keep that in mind moving forward through this cold weather. All right.
Stinger, we've been helping injured friends, family, and neighbors for 25 years. When you call us after an injury accident, we will fight for you. Because
I won't cook.
Work here
I don't know what I'll do. It is what it is. That's life. You can't prepare for everything.
Awesome.
I don't have money to go out and buy a fucking jet. I'm not doing that anyway.
But try doing that in Japan, and instead of a smile, you will be considered as disrespectful.
You just gotta hope we don't get a lot of ice and the power don't go out.
It usually means no, unless...
Here is the storm system and its track, and there's a couple of changes from yesterday. I don't think in the timing, though. We are all dry, all cold today. 20s feeling like the teens, maybe even some single number feels like temperatures in our northern communities. But we're dry through tonight, so it is a day to prepare once again. But Futurecast shows that snow moving in as we head toward the midday time frame tomorrow. Now, it's not immediately going to come down in huge bursts, but we're going to start to see those flakes fly, and temperatures are only in the teens. So we begin to talk accumulations of a light, fluffy snow initially with this. And look at the blues across the WLKY region. The first kind of round or wave of this is all snowfall across the region. And for some, especially in our southern communities, this is where the bulk of your accumulations will occur. Before that zone,
There ain't no other plan to have.
Pink, that mix of sleet and ice, starts to shift northward, especially as we get towards
There are no
Sunday
other choices.
and Sunday afternoon.
If the power goes out, it goes out. I'll just have to suffer through it.
Will really have a big impact on just how much snow we see. And notice that line is very close to the metro. If we stay in the all snow zone, the opportunities for a
hopefully it just snows and we don't get a lot of ice.
Go higher. If we get a little bit of that sleet or freezing rain for a time in the metro, we'll have kind of on the lower end of that 8 to 12 range, but still a significant snow. On the back edge of this system, the cold air wraps back in. It should mainly be lighter snow showers that'll taper off Sunday evening into overnight and Monday morning. You see that winter storm is moving off to the north and east and out of here, and the really, really cold air starts to come in our way for early next week. So not a ton of changes in the 7-day forecast from yesterday with the severe alert.
-8 on Tuesday. Holy shit.
Sunday. So
I'm off work though, thank God.
And then we are bundled up Monday, a high of just 13 after a low of 1. And with that Arctic air and a snowpack in the area, I think we could go near 8 below zero Tuesday morning. Some hints of a breeze, even around 5 to 10 miles per hour, could plunge the wind chill to 20 below or colder.
Oh, no.
Get ready for that. We watch impact weather returning on Wednesday. Another front moves our way. This does not look to provide the same winter storm conditions, but there's some suggestions in the data that another light coating, maybe an inch or a little bit more on top of what's already on the ground. And it just kind of really re-intensifies the cold air across our area. And Mo, I don't know, do you want to be the bearer of this news for after the 7
we're not going to have any friends left, like by the end of this winter. But yeah, this is the problem here. So we've got the cold air that looks like it's going to be sticking around beyond the 7-day forecast. So that means the snow isn't going to go anywhere. But that Arctic air that's usually held up in the Arctic is basically the door's been opened, the jet stream is weakened, and so all that cold air is spilling into our region, and that's where it's going to stay. And so yeah, get used to the snow.
There's almost always the yin and the yang to this. Cold to the east means warmer to the west. So you know, if you have the means and the spare change, you can catch. I believe there's
flight out of here.
Direct flights to San Francisco, LA. I mean, you can get to Phoenix before too long, you know, and be basking maybe in some of those warmer conditions because. I mean, we go all the way into the first full week of February before we really start to see even any signs of temperatures getting above freezing.
Yeah, I was looking at maybe February 6th or 7th, and it was flirting with the freezing point. Man, that is just tough. I hope we can get the kids back to school before that.
So make sure your snow shovels are ready, because you're going to have to move this snow and ice out of the way. Get that ice melter too, maybe an extra bag if you can find it,
and do it
across the area.
if you can. And I don't want to make extra work for you, but it does help if you go out systematically and start shoveling, because otherwise, if you're waiting till it's all said and done, you're going to throw your back out. You're going to have a heart attack. I mean, these are just problems that we tend to see. So if you can go out, or maybe make it a game for the kids. Hey, kids.
Let's go,
Want to earn $1?
Even if they clear like one square of the driveway, right? It's one less that you have to do. But we say all of this because we want to make sure you're taking this Friday to prepare and really hunkering down for the weekend ahead, because this is going to be a major impactful winter storm across the entire WLKY region. Make sure you're tuning back in. Mo's going to have you covered on the noon show. Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardosi for the evening. And of course, we have you covered into the weekend ahead. We'll have live crews throughout the weekend newscast to keep you covered, let you know exactly what you're facing if you are someone who does have to work, does have to travel through this, because it's going to be tough. And we'll eventually look ahead to some warmer days. It's just going to
Fingers crossed.
a little ways away. All right, everyone. Hope you stay safe out there, and thanks for tuning in.
Sure, I'll be on here tomorrow morning at some point.
$5 face to Popeyes? That's elegir cual tuyo.
And then we'll be live during the storm off and on.
Before the porch light goes on, before the first box is unpacked. It starts with care. Please, don't relax.
All right, we are talking winter storm for the weekend, but before that, we have to talk.
See y'all.